Tonight I remind my soul of this truth. I am not standing here alone. The God who formed the mountains, the God who commands the oceans, the God who speaks and storms obey, He stands with me. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. When the night rises against my path, and every voice declares defeat, when the storm surrounds my life, and the ground shakes beneath my feet, still your promise speaks to me. Through the thunder and the flame, the God who holds eternity is calling out my name. You remind my heart again that the battle is not mine. Your power stands before me. Your victory is already signed. I reject fear. I silence every lie of defeat. The God who fights for me has never lost a battle. If God is with me, I will not be shaken. If God is with me, no power can break me. Mountains will move, darkness will fall. The Lord of heaven stands with me. He reigns above it all. If God is with me, fear cannot stay. His mighty hand will make a way. Will make a way. Will make a way. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Tonight I declare, fear has no authority here. Let the earth tremble beneath my feet. Let the winds rise against my name. The God who parted ancient seas still moves with holy flame. Every chain that once held me begins to lose its claim, because the King of Heaven has spoken over my name. Darkness cannot silence the truth my soul has found. The voice of God is louder than every fearful sound. Listen, every weapon formed against you will fall before it reaches you, because the Lord Himself is standing in your defense. If God is with me, I will not be shaken. If God is with me, no power can break me. Hey, every enemy must bow. Every must bow. Every wall must fall. Every wall must fall. The Lord of heaven stands with me. He reigns above it all. If God is with me, I He's above it all. Hey! Chains are breaking. Walls are falling. Walls are falling. Nothing stands before his throne. The King of Glory. King of Glory. Fights my battles. Fights my battles. I will never stand alone. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah. So I stand fearless. I stand unshaken. Because the God of heaven is standing with me. If God is with me, I will not fear. Hey! His mighty presence is standing here. Huh. Victory rises. Darkness must flee. Darkness must flee. Because the Lord Almighty is standing with me. You read the chapters of your life like fading ink in quiet light, broken lines and unanswered prayers, margins filled with hidden cares. You think the story's reached its end, that hope has lost the strength to mend. But what you call the final line is just a comma placed by mine. God is still writing your story. He hasn't laid his pen aside. Every tear and every waiting is a page he sanctified. What feels like silence, lost in worry, His grace and quiet glory. Close the doubt, turn the page. God is still writing your story. Count the dreams that came undone, measure your race against someone. Wonder if your time has passed, if broken roads are built to last. But heaven keeps what earth can't see, seeds asleep in mystery. And what feels buried in the ground will rise when mercy makes a sound. and sure through every wound it still endures. God is still writing your story. Even when the sky is gray, even when hope feels distant, He is working anyway. What feels unfinished now I didn't wake up strong this morning. I barely wanted to get out of bed. My mind was wandering through the worries, through every fear I never said. The mirror showed a tired soul, trying hard to stay okay. But all I really had inside was just enough for today. So I'll take one small step today, even if it shakes, even if my hands don't feel that brave. I don't need to see the whole way, I don't need tomorrow's strength. If I can just move 1 inch in faith, that's enough for today. Everybody says keep pushing, but they don't feel this weight I hold. Some days breathing feels like climbing through a sky that's turning cold. But I'm still here, I'm still trying, even when I move so slow. Maybe healing isn't running, maybe healing's letting go. I don't need a miracle, I don't need a win, I just need a little courage to begin again. So I'll take one small step today, even if it shakes, even if my heart is full of hate. I don't need to see the whole way, I don't need tomorrow's strength. If I can just move 1 inch in faith, that's enough for today. Maybe progress looks like tears, maybe strength looks small, maybe heaven's proud of me for not quitting at all. One small step today, Lord, no. Even if it shakes, even if I move so slow, I'm still moving